Hey everybody, welcome back to Drinks and a Movie. Chris Hamker here with you. Thank you for joining me. It is the end of the year, end of 2017. We're going to wave that goodbye, getting ready for 2018. I shaved my face, I'm ready to go. And I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. And so I'm going to give everybody my top 10 of the year, and I'm going to do my top 10 just like I do every year. I've paired up a beer with, by the way the bottle looks or the name of the beer or something with each one of my top 10 movies of the year. And I'm gonna drink a toast to it and then move on to the next. But I do want to do a quick honorable mentions list. My wife said I shouldn't do this because she was like, why not just make a top 15 instead of a top 10 and forget the honorable mentions? Real quick list because I think these movies are movies that you should see if you haven't seen them. Some of them pretty much everybody's seen, like Wonder Woman, great superhero movie, a lot more than I expected, was great, didn't quite make the list. It, a great movie, not only a great horror movie, but a great movie, The Clown, like the Tim Curry 1990s movie. Another one was The Big Sick. Not a lot of people saw that. It's a great romantic comedy by Camille Numjani, I think his name is. I'm butchering it, and I'm sorry about that. The movie Mother with Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know whether I love this movie or hated it, which is weird to be on, close to my top 10 list, but it is technically astounding and acted beautifully and definitely worth a watch. But just be prepared to sit afterward and go, what? And Mr. Marsden and Professor Marsden, the Wonder Woman. That is a biopic about the guy that created Wonder Woman, and it is one of the best biopics I've ever seen, and it's really good, definitely worth checking out, so check that one out. So without further ado, let's do this top 10 list. Number 10, drum roll, is... Brawl in Cell Block 99. This is a movie I saw back when I went to Fantastic Fest Film Festival back in September. It's Vince Vaughn. It's a brutal movie. It's just great fun. So definitely check that out. It's on Amazon Prime right now. So yeah, check it out. And the beer I paired with it is Yard's Brawler. Big surprise. So cheers to Cell Block 90, Brawl in Cell Block 99. Okay, and at my number 9 movie of the year is the movie that I thought looked great and, it was a nice, pleasant surprise, is Split, the M. Night Shyamalan movie that is starring, or did star James McAvoy as a man with split personality disorder. And what a great movie this was earlier in the year. And not only was the movie great and suspenseful and McAvoy was amazing in it, but the ending just blows you away and takes you into a whole new place that you didn't even know the movie was going. So here is to Split at number 9. And Split, the beer we got is the Black and Tan, because it's split right in half and it's a black. Okay, here you go. Split, Black and Tan. All right, so coming in at number 8, now this is one of the movies, there's I think 3 on this list that I didn't have a chance to do an actual review of, and this is one of them, which is, big drum roll please, number 8 is The Shape of Water, the Guillermo del Toro movie that stars Doug Jones and Sally Hawkins. The Shape of Water is a gorgeous movie, and since I didn't do a review of it, I'm going to talk about a little bit about it. It's a gorgeous movie. It's a love story. It's a fairy tale. It's romantic. It's got amazing performances by not only Sally Hawkins and Doug Jones, but by Michael Shannon and Richard Jenkins, and it's just such a magical little story. My only real negative, and since it's in my top 10, it's not a big negative, is that it gets a little bit slow closer to the third act. But man, this movie is art on film. I mean, this thing is beautiful. So please, if you haven't had a chance to see this, please go and see this. The beer I picked out for this one is the Big Wave, Shape of Water, because it's got a big wave on it and it's just gonna crash over your emotions and leave you a little breathless. So here is to The Shape of Water. Cheers, everybody. All right, so moving right along, we're at number 7. Number 7 was a movie I also didn't get a chance to review because these movies like The Shape of Water and this one came up within the last week, and with the holidays and everything, I just didn't get a chance to do a formal review of it. But this one is at number 7, Molly's Game, the Aaron Sorkin movie about Molly Bloom, who ran a high-stakes celebrity poker game for like 10 years in LA and New York. This movie is amazing. It's Aaron Sorkin's directorial debut, plus he wrote it, of course, and I am just a sucker for Aaron Sorkin's writing. He can write anything, and I'll probably sit there and listen to it. Of course, the right actors, and this movie does have the right actors with Jessica Chastain and Idris Elba. Both of them are incredible. There's a monologue that Elba gives at the end that is just one of those Sorkin monologues that every actor just would be dying to do. So this movie is great, and the beer I picked is Rogue Hazelnut Brown Nectar. I don't know. The reason I picked this one is that Molly Bloom was quite a rogue. She went rogue, she started her own game, and she made millions of dollars doing it. So here is to Molly's Game, Aaron Sorkin, and Rogue Hazelnut, whatever. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Okay, here we go. Number 6, we come to a director that has become one of my favorite new directors. He's in the last couple of years made some of my favorite movies, and this one is no different. This one is gorgeous. It's at number 6. Blade Runner 2049. Blade Runner 2049 is, in my opinion, better than the original. Might be sacrilegious to say to some people, but it is. It's better than the original. It's more interesting. And like I said, this movie is spectacularly gorgeous. Every frame, literally every frame, could be put on a wall as a piece of art. And that's what I love about Denis Villeneuve, who directed it. Ryan Gosling's great. Harrison Ford. Everybody in it's so good. And yeah, I just going back, I just can't stop thinking about how this movie looks, and you can sit back and just let it wash over you, and that's why I loved it. And for this one, I got Traveler Grapefruit Shandy. Forget the grapefruit shandy. Traveler, because this thing transports you to another world. It takes you into the future, and it feels lived in and fascinating and wonderful. And I just really enjoyed this one. So here is to number 6, Blade Runner 2049 and the Traveler Shandy. Cheers, everybody. Next, we have the visually breathtaking movie of, and this is number 5, drum roll, top 5, everybody. War for the Planet of the Apes. That's right, the capper in the trilogy, The Planet of the Apes, with Andy Serkis playing Caesar. And this movie is, it's first of all, beautiful. The effects are astounding. The apes look photorealistic. One of the first times I've ever seen it. Andy Serkis deserves to be nominated for some sort of award. I would go so far as the best acting. Just because you have CGI on you, I feel like it's the same thing as having good makeup, like Gary Oldman in Darkest Hour looking just like Churchill. This is the same thing to me, and he's astounding in it. And it just got me on every level. I cried like 3 times during this movie, and it is definitely a big recommend for me. And for this, I got the Purple Monkey dishwater washer. It's monkey. That's all I got. So here is to Caesar, here is to War for the Planet of the Apes. This movie is amazing, and I don't think enough people saw it. It made an okay amount of money, but I don't think enough people saw it. So, here we go. Cheers, everybody. All right, here we go. Number 4, the big number 4, final 4. Number 4 is Edgar Wright's Baby Driver. Baby Driver is amazing. It is a musical without having a lot of people sing, which is so unusual, but it's just, it's so much fun. It's a bit of a fairy tale. Ansel Elgort is great. Jamie Foxx, Lily Collins, no. Anyway, really good. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. A lot of people didn't see it, but the beer I got for my number 4 movie of the year, Baby Driver, is Lancaster Milk Stout, because mother's milk for baby driver. All right, sorry for the burping, but Jesus, give me a break. I've been drinking a lot of beer here. So cheers for Baby Driver, my number 4 movie of the year. It's wonderful. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And Lancaster Milk Stout. Sure. Cheers, everybody. Oh my God, where is the J? The J, there has to be a J in here. I mean, this thing came with like all 26 letters plus the little martini thing. There's got to be a J somewhere. I mean, I just can't. Here we go, everybody. Top 3. And guess what? There's no J even in this title, so I spent a long time looking for that. Number 3. Here we go. Boom. Martin McDonagh's 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Frances McDormand, Sam Rockwell, Woody Harrelson. Amazing movie. Go see it if you haven't. It is wonderful. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. It's so good. So yeah, the beer I picked for this is the Loose Cannon, because Frances McDormand's character is the total loose cannon trying to get the police to do the right thing and investigate her daughter's death. And just see it. Just see it. It's my number 3 movie of the year. Here is to 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Cheers, everybody. Loose Cannon. Top 2. Here we go. Number 2. This movie has social commentary. It has amazing performances. It has laughs. It has moments of what? And it is just such a good movie. I've seen it now, I think, 3 times. Wonderful. Number 2, Jordan Peele's Get Out. That's right, Get Out. Written and directed by Jordan Peele. Starring Bradley Whitford, Catherine Keener, Brian Williams' daughter, the guy from Black Mirror, that I can't remember his name right now, which is awful because he's so great in this. I just can't remember his name. But the point is, this movie is amazing. It's so well written. It's so well done. It just surprised me. And it has the kid that sounds just like Brad Pitt. Seriously, once you watch it, think of that, and you'll never be able to think of anything else. I'm sorry, and you're welcome at the same time. So the beer I picked out for this is River Horse Hypnotizing IPA. It's got a hypnotized hippo on it, and if you've seen the movie or know anything about the movie, they hypnotize a hippo. Here is to Get Out. Jordan Peele in my number 2 movie of the year. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Cheers, everybody. Get Out, number 2 movie of the year. We're here, everybody. We're here. My number 1 movie of the year. Number 1. My favorite movie of the year, and it might not be a surprise for people to know me, But my number one movie of the year is got me on so many levels. It's so well made, so well acted, much better than in any kind of comic book movie ever should have been, and this almost changed the game in such a late, we've been having comic book movies 6 a year for almost 10 years now, and this said, look, we don't have to do it the same anymore, and it didn't, and it created this amazing piece of work that I just loved. It's depressing, it's sad, and it's hard to watch for me, but I watch it and I love it. So here we go, number one movie of the year, James Mangold's Logan. That's right, Logan. And for Logan, the Aussie came out for one last time to do his thing. Foster's, Australian for beer. And look, I didn't make it number one because I wanted to be Hugh Jackman's wife. I have a wife. Hugh Jackman has a wife. I can't be his. Look, this is the best movie of the year. This does everything that a movie needs to do. It gives you entertainment. It gives you, it takes you on a ride of emotions. It shows you a part of yourself that you didn't know was there, possibly. It does everything, and it caps off this character, both he and Patrick Stewart's Charles Xavier, Professor X, and Hugh Jackman's Logan. It caps it off in such a way that is so appropriate for both of the characters, so tragic but appropriate at the same time, that they've been doing for 17 years. Can anybody believe that? They've been doing this for 17 years, and this thing does it right. And that's what they deserve. So that's my number one movie of the year. Cheers, everybody. Foster's, Australian, Hugh Jackman, Australian's own Hugh Jackman. And there's my top 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe down there at the bottom if you like this. Let me know what your top 10s are. Throw them up there. They're wrong, but they're fine. Mine's all right. I'm kidding. Come on, throw them up there. Let me see what you have to say. Let me know what you think of mine. Cheers, everybody. Have a drink on me. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.